Grand Rising. Yesterday, Empress Bella had mentioned that she was just getting so much hate, and I made a comment back. We're going to talk about it. All right. So, it took me a couple takes to determine what I was going to say. In fact, this is the 7th take. After the 5th take, I got confirmation, angel number, stating that I did my thoughts well. Okay. So I went ahead and I wrote it down, because then I got a download, like they gave me an example to use. Okay. So we're going to put it all in one video. All right. We'll start with the Bible verse. Proverbs 15:1, a soft word turns away anger, but a harsh word stirs up wrath. Wise people learn from others. Some learn only from their own experiences, and a fool never learns. High Priestess Intuition shared a meme from Zay Intuitive, and the meme said, tarot is not a substitute for therapy. And Zay's take on it was, nah, somebody may not have known this, but this is only for a certain type or kind of people. If you are upset while watching a reading that is not directed towards you, using your government name and disrespecting a reader that does not know you, then you need to seek professional help. First things first. You are using derogatory language for a general reading for people you do not know. You are disrespecting people that you do not know as well. You need professional help. So let's use this example. There are two women who are the exact same size. You are friends with one woman, and the other woman walks past you both, and you exclaim, that bitch is so fat. Your friend is then offended, though you did not direct it at her. She even asked, well, how do you not think I'm fat? We're the same size. Would you tell that friend they need therapy because she took your comment directed at a person you don't know the wrong way? Or would you apologize? Yesterday, Empress Bella was quite upset, stating that she was receiving a lot of hate. And I had mentioned to her that several months ago, she had a reading that was very hateful. She was yelling, nobody wants you. You're disgusting. You have an STD. You got married for money. You're a whore. And I told her that it was hateful and you get what you put out. The reason I remember that reading is because it was the reading that caused me to exit. I didn't make a comment on that video. Though I did actually have a lot of readers call out my name, Ashley. They didn't call out Ashley Harris, but the events of the reading were too on point to say it wasn't about me. And we do know that some of you were fucking with me. So I feel that I am able to speak on this from my perspective, coming from someone who has actually experienced this. These people that be on readings getting upset in the comments, it only means that what you said without tact. I'll give you an example. I stopped watching AEL when she had a little campaign called Thought, that healer over there. I thought that shit was tacky, so I stopped watching. I stopped watching a lot of readers as a result of this type of tacky negative energy. Also understand, this isn't the people that are just saying random, you're going to hell, and those religious, hateful folks. These are the people who value tarot, hold you in high regard, and get butthurt that you use the word whore or other derogatory language. You don't know who identifies with some of the things you say, and there are better ways to say what you say. If you think you are an empress, a high priestess, a spiritual leader, or spiritual teacher, you have a responsibility to move with tact. If you are in your reading talking about this fucking whore, this bitch, just using completely derogatory words to describe a stranger, understand the way you speak stirs up anger. And to think no one should respond or feel some type of way because you didn't mention them by name is a form of reactive abuse. I know some of you are not aware that you are doing it. That's okay. And I'm also not saying that you have to stop cussing or anything like that. I'm not saying that you have to change anything except for how you choose to describe people. Okay? It's okay. I'm here to help. when this reading happened, I had already been released from therapy with a clean bill of health. Okay. So when my feelings were hurt, it was simply because it was a really negative thing to say. Period. I had the emotional intelligence not to say anything about it at that time, but some people don't. And you cannot tell me that you really think that you can say whatever you want to people. And since you didn't say their name, that's their problem. No, it's your problem. You have a sense of entitlement to think that you can say harsh words to a spiritual community with no backlash. That's you. That's your issue. You need to go to therapy. See, why do you think it's okay to speak so hateful to people? Mary isn't really someone who does this. I think she does do a good job of speaking her opinions without being unkind. I actually use her exact words a lot, but ultimately she's not included in the group of readers that do this. I also noted that Spiritual Sag had been listening to her community and had taken certain words out of her vernacular. And that Sun, Moon, and Stars Intuitive also speaks with a type of finesse in regards to this derogatory description. Okay? Part of the problem in this community is that some of you are reactive abusers. You are abusing the community by coming out and saying whatever you want with wrath, thinking that it is everyone else's fault if their feelings get hurt. They're too sensitive. They need therapy. No, because when you speak your opinion about people, if you feel that this person is a whore because they have an STD, then it can be deduced that you feel the same way about the general population of people suffering from STDs. Take it back to the example of the 2 heavy women. What is so hard to understand about that concept? That means you are telling people how you feel about them, whether you said their name or not. Even when you say, take that what resonates, doesn't mean that it isn't your opinion about the general collective. You have to be very careful about how you use your words, your abilities, and your power. Then you have the audacity to be crying about receiving hate. That's what you put out, dear. And whether you meant it directly to me or not, the minute my feelings got hurt, it was definitely coming back. Y'all have a good day.